years after Christ was crucified, the holiest site in Christendom was seized and defiled. The Pope beseeched all Christians to unite in a great crusade.
Go forward boldly as Knights of Christ, hurrying swiftly to defend the Church.
His call was heeded by a new order of knights who pledged their lives to retake the Holy Land. Warrior monks fighting for God, and betrayed in the end by their own church. In 1189, the Holy Land is a battleground. Two armies, Christian and Muslim, each fight with God on their side. At the place of honor in the Christian lines, Gérard de Riefort commands Allah's worthiest foe, the Knights Templar.
These men, brave and rigorous in arms, have struck hard with frequent attacks, both secretly and openly, so that those who previously terrorized us now regard themselves as most happy if they are permitted to live in peace.
So terrible are the Templars that the great Muslim general Salah ad-Din, as generous as he is shrewd, has shown them no mercy. The fiery heart of the enemy, he calls the Templars. These, more than all the others, destroy the Arab religion and slaughter us. With fire in his heart, Gérard de Riefort prepares to lead his knights once more into battle. 70 years before, the Templars, this scourge of God, was only 8 men strong. On the road to Jerusalem, 2 French nobles saw the light. Hugh de Payon and Godfrey de Saint-Omer, traveling with 6 other knights, vowed to safeguard the progress of pilgrims to the Holy Land. Reaching Jerusalem, retaken from the Muslims, they hurried to the Holy Sepulchre, the very site, as all good Christians knew, where their Savior was crucified. There, as all good pilgrims did, they etched a cross in its stones. The Christian king of Jerusalem was so impressed by their piety that he granted them quarters in his own palace, itself built, it was said, on the site of the Temple of Solomon. The band of brothers came to be called the Poor Knights of the Temple of Solomon, the Templars. They took a vow of poverty and took as their seal the image of 2 knights sharing a horse. Nurtured by the Pope himself, the new order flourished. To buy their own salvation, noblemen gave the Templars armor, horses, and land. At bases throughout Europe, the knights enlarged their ranks and trained for battle. Soon, from their own storehouses and monasteries, the Templars were sending supplies and men to the Holy Land, the sons of nobles who had spent their youth preparing for war. Among them, a young Flemish knight, Gerard de Riefort. Gerard had gone to Jerusalem to claim his fortune, a rich bride. Before he arrived, his betrothed was sold to another man. Gerard now wed his fate to the Templars. Other knights hired themselves out as freelances. Other knights defiled themselves with wealth, pillage, rape. As a Templar, Gerard donned the white tunic of poverty, humility, and chastity. In a ceremony both secret and sacred, Gerard committed himself to God.
You seek what is a great thing, but you see us from the outside. You cannot know the austerities of the order. For when you wish to be on this side of the sea, you will be sent to the other side. And if you want to sleep, you will be awoken. And if you wish to eat, you must go hungry. Now, decide, good gentle brother, if you could tolerate all these hardships.
From this day, his life would be ruled by two books, the Holy Bible and the Templar Manual.
Too much talk is not without sin. We altogether prohibit idle words and wicked outbursts of laughter. No brother should swear when angry or calm, nor should he ever say an ugly or vile word.
Unlike other knights, the Templars cut their hair short and grew beards. And unlike other knights, they vowed absolute chastity, a vow reinforced by their pledge never to bathe or to change their sheepskin drawers.
None of you may presume to kiss a woman, be it widow, young girl, mother, sister, aunt, or any other. The knighthood should avoid at all costs the embraces of women, by which men have perished many times.